Have you ever wondered if there's a way to make better videos, save time, and reach more people, all without resorting to that soulless AI slop we're all tired of seeing? Pretty much every creator I talk to wants that exact same balance, especially since we've all spent hours polishing videos that barely got any clicks. For years I wasted so much time on edits that didn't matter, until I finally built a small strategic toolbox of apps that changed how I plan, produce, and distribute my content. One tool in particular solved the single biggest problem I faced: actually getting people to click on my content in the first place. Before we dive into the details, heads up that I've put links to every tool I mentioned today right down there in the video description. I'm going to walk you through the 4 specific things I use: a headline helper, an audio toolkit, a clip slicer for viral content, and a scheduler to manage it all. And yes, one of these is Vizard, but I'm not going to just shove it down your throat. I'll compare it fairly against the others so you can see the pros and cons. Let's start with tool number 1, a strong title generator, because most creators severely underplay the importance of their titles. I used to think my titles were fine, but once I adopted a title-first approach using a tool like Creator Hooks, everything changed. The workflow is dead simple. Before I even write a single line of script, I describe the core idea or the most interesting hook of the video. If you've already filmed, you can just paste your transcript or a YouTube link, and the AI will instantly crank out a list of high-potential title ideas. If you are in the planning stage, I highly recommend doing your titles first because it forces you to make the entire video sharper and much more click-worthy. This tool gives you different angles like curiosity, listicles, or how-tos, and it even shows you outlier formats that have worked for real breakout videos. You can toggle recommended click triggers, ask for variations, or enable a longer thinking mode to get even more creative with your headlines. The pro feature that highlights title formats that led to previous viral successes is absolute gold when you are trying to grow your channel. The only downside is that the advanced recommendations are behind a paywall, and if you aren't careful, the suggestions can feel a bit formulaic. Still, making the switch to better titles has directly led to more of my thumbnails getting clicked, which is half the battle won. Moving on to tool number 2, epidemic sound. Because once someone clicks your video, you need to keep them watching. A major factor in watch time that most people ignore is audio quality. Bad music or bland sound effects make viewers drift away instantly. I've used Epidemic Sound for years for my sound effects and music because their library is consistent, and their new AI assistant makes finding the right vibe way less painful. The assistant lets you describe your scene, like calm landscape montage or cinematic piano, and it surfaces tracks that match the mood perfectly. You can preview, swap out stems like drums or bass, loop sections, and even generate voiceovers if you need them. They also have integrations with Premiere and Final Cut that speed up the process of dropping audio straight into your timeline. The limitations are that it is a subscription service, which can add up, and some creators prefer creating their own original beats from scratch. But for the sake of consistency and pure time saving, it is well worth the investment for any serious creator. Now let's talk about the big one, Vizard, which helps you take that one great long-form video and turn it into a massive library of viral clips. This tool is what I rely on to turn my long videos into short, viral-ready snippets, and it handles everything from clipping to scheduling. The flow is simple. You upload your long video, tell the AI what it's about, and it automatically selects the most engaging moments to highlight. It identifies high-energy bits, punchlines, and practical takeaways, then edits them into clips with the perfect aspect ratios for each platform. I know tools like Opus Clip also do this, but Vizard stands out because it focuses on virality signals and gives you an integrated scheduling pipeline. The 3 features that make this a game changer for me are its auto editing for virality, the auto schedule function, and the central content calendar. It isn't just cutting by silence. It detects emotional spikes and interesting statements, which is exactly the kind of stuff people actually share. And the auto-schedule feature removes the painful chore of manually dragging each clip to a calendar slot every single day. Plus, the content calendar keeps everything in one place, which is huge when you are running multiple channels or working with a small team. A quick note: the clip selection isn't always perfect, so I recommend you always glance through the suggestions to fine-tune the start and end points. Even with that little bit of manual polish, it saves so much time that you'll likely find yourself publishing far more consistently than before. Finally, we have Buffer for cross-posting, which is great when you need a dedicated hub for per-platform tweaks. Buffer's free tier lets you queue up content for 3 channels, and it's perfect for fine-grained control over your captions and thumbnails. It's really useful for teams who need approvals, though if you're scaling to dozens of clips, it can get a bit pricey compared to built-in schedulers. So, how do I actually use all 4 of these tools together in my daily playbook? First, I do title-first planning with creator hooks to ensure I know exactly what the core hook is before I hit record. Second, I shoot with that title in mind, making sure I capture the key points clearly so my clip slicer can find them later. Third, I use Epidemic Sound to drop in that perfect audio track, because good sound is literally the difference between may and watch again. Fourth, I upload to Vizard to auto-detect highlights, adjust captions, and queue everything up for my posting schedule. And fifth, if I need highly customized posts across different networks, I export those files and use Buffer to handle the cross-posting. Why this works is that each tool serves a specific purpose: planning, audio, extraction, and finally distribution. It turns one single long video into a full week of targeted shorts and posts without needing an entire team of editors. No tool is perfect, but Vizard specifically brings a creator-centric focus on virality that is a massive time saver for anyone looking to scale their output. If you're curious about any part of this workflow, like a deep dive into these tools or a side-by-side comparison, just tell me in the comments. Check the description for those links. Try this combination out, and you will be honestly surprised at how much more reach you get from a single video. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to watch the next video where I show an actual Vizard session from start to finish. I'm Jason Roberts. See you next time.